Hi friends, let's understand how our PHP is running, its environment, its version, its settings. So first thing what comes to our mind is why not to try phpinfo. So let's just paste this few lines of code, one line only, phpinfo, so we'll know all the details. Here it is. I am just displaying in a browser what the output of this left side whatever I am writing. But note that these details whatever it gives me, that I can't use it inside a script. Say I want to know what the version PHP the user is using, or what the setting, whether that library setting is available or not, what is the operating system. So accordingly I can modify or change my script. For that purpose I need specific information like what is the operating system, what is the version, what are the supports available, what are the settings. We'll learn about how to get this data. Let's understand the operating system where we are in our PHP is operating now. And for that we will use php uname, php underscore uname. By default it gives the full details. So I'm just refreshing this. You can get all the details here. Now let's say suppose if I'll give, I'll get the same details also. It's a default value. So I'm getting same. Now I just want that all the thing I want, I will make it S. So here I want that operating, only tell me the operating system. So I'll get this data. So it is telling me operating system. Now what's my host name? N. This gives me Dell Micro PC. Okay. Then this is my host name. This I can change it also. Then look, you go to the Windows setting and rename my PC or some setting is there, you can change that. Okay, then host name, then release name is R. So let's see that. This is the release name, and then what's the version name? It is fine, version name you can get. Then what's the machine name? This machine name is here. So all this we can do it, we come to know about our operating system, not about the PHP. Fine. Now we can also, there is a constant we can use it to get the details. So we'll say phpOS. Now what's a constant and what's a variable? We'll learn more when you study the variables and constant. Constant, just remember the value doesn't change, not only in the program or in the page we write, it's a common use. So, but whereas variable keeps on changing. So let me just see PHP, and by convention these are all written in uppercase letters. So phpOS, I'm just repeating WinNT. So this way also we'll get. Let's find the PHP version. So we can say our script works on some version, so we don't want any our user to run it below version. So we can just prompt it, or accordingly we can modify the script also. Some command works in one version, so accordingly we can modify. So we'll say how to know that. This is a constant available, so I can directly use it. Let's see, it's giving 8.1.5. This is the version we are using now. Now for another function is also there, so we'll say php version. Now here it is. I'm saving this and running php. I'm giving version version. Okay, so running this. Okay, it gives me the version. Now even I can compare it also. I need not have to manually check it. I can use the function version compare. So directly I can say that this version you are using, and or accordingly I can modify my script also. So for that purpose, let's just use what happens. Let's say version compare. So this output also will change. Now we'll say version compare. Now what happened? First we'll give give one version. So we'll use the constant. What is our present version? PHP. Fine. Now against which version we are checking it? So for that we'll say I'm 5.3.0. This version I am comparing. So once I compare these two, I will get three different outputs. If it is my PHP, this is my version, this is my running, and I am comparing it with this version. So if I am less than -1, if it is same, it is 0, otherwise it is 1. If I am at higher version, let's see it's 1 because I am using a higher version. Now let's use a if condition. We'll remove this echo and we'll say if if, then we'll start version compare. Here it is. Fine. So this I am doing it, but now I'll compare it here. So I will say if it is greater than or equal to 0, then what you say? You'll say again echo command. Sorry. Echo. I am saying I am at higher version than 5.3.0. Okay. Now what I will also display that what's my version is. Let me come to next line. My version. I'll closing the string, then giving a dot. This is a string addition. We'll understand more about that also. So I'm just printing the what version I am. Version. Now close it. So I'm saving this and running. Let's see. Echo. Okay, one bracket I missed. Saved it, running. I am at higher version than 5.0. My version. Okay, is you can add. So 8.1.5. So this is how I can know about and compare it. Suppose if it is a higher version, within a if condition I can run some other script, or if it is lower version, then I can run some other script. All the settings of the PHP are kept inside a ini file. So it is known as php.ini. So this is an important file. Wherever you want some changes or some library, everything you can see from that. In fact, that is what in the phpinfo in a user-friendly manner we are getting the outputs. Now let's see where this file is, how I will know. So for that you can say just print phpini loaded file. So this, if I run it, what I will get output, let's see. See, this is my PHP location of my PHP file. In your case also it will change. So once I know that, can I change the setting? Can I get the list of all the settings? I can get the list of settings, but everything cannot be changed. We'll see that how to get the value and how to change it. We'll get some particular values. So for that we'll use ini get. ini_get. This function we are using, and we have to give which one we want to use it. So let's say I am using upload max file size. So this is the maximum file size what I can upload. So this value, let me read this upload file size. So I am saving this and refreshing. So this 40 MB file I can maximum upload. Now let's see like that. Let's see what are all the settings and how I'll get the values. So for that I will directly use print r. Print r is prints the all the, it's a, if I am expecting an array, then it's all elements and its values it will print. We'll learn about that. So print r ini get underscore all. Now I have to close it, right? So I will, or I can comment this line also and use this line. So I'll get a big list now. Here is all the settings are there. I can loop through and display. We'll learn more how in the array section about that. Now let us change one value. But note that all the values we can't change, and if we are usually in a shared environment, we may not get direct access to our php.ini also. So now for that, let me just write it. I'll remove this line. So I'll say here I will directly ini get. I am getting one value, that is say display error. Many of the production environment error message should not be displayed, so it is kept at false or don't display it. So what's the value for this display errors? Let's save this and read that. 1 means true, so this is a errors are to be displayed. Fine. Now let's just change this one. So I am saying ini underscore set. I will say display errors. This value you set it to 0, means don't display. Now then what I will do, I will just copy this line and again check it what's the value. So consecutively one more. So now I am setting it to false and then trailing. Now you can see Here it is. So this is the way I can change the setting also. There are many more settings are also there. We will, while working, we'll just discuss about those things, how you will change the different values inside, because while uploading and while suppose you want to deploy it in a production environment, we don't want all those error messages to be displayed to the user also. So we'll learn about that. This is all about how the PHP settings and its basic, how it operates, and knowing all these details. Next we'll move towards learning our programming part with loops, functions and all. So I'll request you, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we post new videos. We frequently do that, and please share your these videos with your friends and request them to subscribe also, and post your doubts, suggestions, comments, feedbacks, any idea if you have in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.